AIN is a practical subject, though we've got some assignments which are multiple choice, but normally the practical sides are the ones that carries more marks. So you need to familiarize with yourself. As you can see, this is assessment number 2, 2024, semester number 2. And the exam duration is said to be 2 hours. So in 2 hours time, you need to know what exactly you are doing so that you don't be caught by surprise. And normally it will have 4 questions. The first one, that's spreadsheets, formulas, and functions. That's already what I have covered so far. And I told you that this one carries more marks, followed by the pivot table, slicers, and graphs, for which has got 20 marks, macros and VBA, 15 marks, 15 marks. So you can decide to say, okay, I need to master question 1. You know it in and out. Then maybe you move on to the graphs. Already, if you passed these 2, you have passed the exam. Let's say you score 30 and 20, that's 50 over 80. So you have passed the exam. And what I also emphasize on, don't skip an assignment. Try by all means to write all the assignments so that it can help you in terms when they are grading the marks, so that you will be able to score better marks. Even those ones which are said to be elective, just do them. If you get more marks than the previous one that you did, then they will take the highest marks. So unless if you have managed to score maybe above 80 or so on the one, then you can skip it. Okay. So normally they will give you this one Excel sheet like this. As you can see, they'll give you this one Excel sheet, and you need to know how to type. So those who don't have laptops, please make sure that you will be able to. So you are provided 30 minutes to submit your answer sheet. Though, I think because they have seen that they've provided this, so they say it's a 2-hour paper, but in actual fact, you have got 3 hours to write your assignment and to submit your assignment. So the last 30 minutes, you are supposed to submit your assignment before the portal closes. I think now you are now familiar with the portal, so you will be able to. And also take note, you need to rename your file to student number, your student number, then underscore AIN2601. So that's all that is required of you. So if you have mastered what I have taught you on the previous video, you will be able to do this assignment, especially question number 1, with easy. All right, so let's go to question number 1. So they say approximately 45 minutes is supposed to be covered on this. All right, so let's go one by one, and we are given a scenario. Grand Central Aviation Pty Ltd GCA is an aircraft leasing company that operates from the Grand Central Airport in Midrand, Gauteng, principal location where the head office is also based, and from Richards Bay Airport, KZN, secondary location. The company offers the following leasing and transport services: VIP trips using private jets, VIP trips using luxury helicopters, leasing of helicopters to emergency medical support companies, which all right, which uses helicopters as air ambulances, and leasing of helicopters to car trekking companies. Okay. Clients located inland are serviced from Grand Central, while coastal clients are serviced from Richards Bay. The company also runs its own flight school where it trains its entry-level pilots, as this is much cheaper and forms part of its corporate social responsibility goals. Each pilot goes through a standard period of 2 years to attain full certification for flying. There are currently 8 trainee pilots in the program, 2 for each service line, and their training started on 1 July 2023. The company is faced with a number of decisions that it would like to make regarding asset financing, customer pricing, etc., and has requested you to assist in the process. Okay. Decision number 1, decision set. The company would like to expand its fleet of aircraft by adding 1 aircraft in each of the 4 service lines it has. Loan quotation were obtained from several financial institutions, and you are required to complete the quotation calculations to aid decision making. Number 2, the company is reviewing the results of the 8 trainee pilots for the year ended 30 June 2024, year 1, to determine which must be promoted to the next level and to offer performance awards. Decision 3, the company is compiling profitability numbers for its 2 locations in order to calculate staff performance bonuses and to put plans in place to improve the profitability of the weaker location. So now, use the information on the case study and additional information provided below to answer the following questions. You will need to use the Excel template on the sheet question 1 mixed to complete your answers. Do not convert your answers to PDF. So take note of that. This assignment, or after you are done, you are not converting it to any PDF format. You submit it as it is. Okay. Where it is indicated that rename your completed sheet to Q1, your student number. And normally they say if you don't put your student number, that question will not be marked. So pay attention to the instructions so that you don't lose marks unnecessary. Where it is indicated that your formula will be copied to other cells, your formula must take absolute and relative addresses into account, but only where necessary. Remember what I said last time, and I was like, you need to pay attention to this, because it's not every time where you're supposed to use an absolute value, and you need to know if you are going to use both the row and column absolute value, or you are just using the row absolute value only, or the column absolute value only. So you need to know that. And also in terms of relative address, are you copying down or across? So you need to pay attention to that. So we follow what is here, but our answers, we are going to put them here. Okay. So now I hope you have also this sheet on your computers, since I sent this in the group. So I believe everyone has got. All right. Now, all right, now 1.1, just adding some other guys who just joined us. All right. 1.1, use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the loan amount in cell H5. All right. Loan amount. Let's go here. This is the loan amount. So how do we calculate from what we have learned? What do we do, guys? How do you calculate the loan amount? Anyone to try? From what we did last time.
Can I try?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, we calculate the p-value using the present value formula.
Okay.
Yes, equal sign,
Uh-huh.
PV.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, and the rate, it's 16% divided by 12.
So the rate is
It's going to be 16 divided by
okay.
12.
So this one is what? H6. All right.
Yes, just 16 per annum.
So
16% per annum.
equals
Then.
PV,
Yes.
then
Um,
H6
yes,
divided by
divided by 12.
12. Uh-huh.
Yes. And the term, it's 60 months.
60 months.
That is, yes, there is yes, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Then payment, it's H8. No, yes,
Yeah.
H8, the
Mm-hmm.
installment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's at the end of, okay, future value is 0. FV is 0. Then type, it's also 0. Then enter.
Then time is what? 0.
Type, it's 0. Yes, type
Type.
0. The end of the month. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this will be your what? Your loan amount. Ne? Now,
Yes, it's a loan amount.
let's go to the next one. What does it say? So, pay attention, guys. The reason why this 60 month, we didn't multiply it by 12 is because it's already in what? It's already in months. But if you are given years, you have to multiply it by 12. So take note of that. Then use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the monthly repayment installment in cell L8. Monthly repayment. This is what they want you to calculate. So how do we calculate the monthly payment? Anyone to try from what we did last time?
It's equal PMT. Yes,
rate.
and the rate it's 15 divided by 12.
Mm.
And sorry. Sorry, I got something disturbing me here on screen.
You are hearing the noise at the background.
Okay, now the rate is 15% divided by 12. Then time is 60 months again. It's gonna be 60. And the present value it's 4 million. And the FV is 0. And type it's also 0. Enter.
So that's your monthly payment.
Yes,
Right.
that's the amount of payment.
Another one. How do we calculate the residual payment? The residual payment. Anyone to try? Remember, this is what we did, guys. So that's exactly how you are supposed to do it in your assignment. So I want you guys to cooperate. So how do we do this residual payment? Okay, my brother, you can continue. No one wants to collaborate.
I also struggled with this one.
You struggled with this one.
Yes, I struggled with this one. I didn't find the
I
answer.
was
The
kind.
formula.
I'm also kindly asking you to. I don't know where you are, to reduce the volume at the background.
Okay. I'll do it now.
All right. The residual payment is the same as future value. Okay. So now I have given you the clue. It's the future value. So who else wanna try how to calculate the future value? So residual payment is future value. So how do you calculate the future value?
Okay, then if that's the case, it's equal FV.
The background noise is still there.
Still there.
So you see, guys, when you just type the formula, you are even given the clue on what's coming next. All right, let's continue.
Yes, the rate it's 14 divided by 12. And time it's 60. And the payment it's the 62,097 years, and it's the FP. Okay, the PV. Also got the PV. Yes, and type, it's type 1 at the beginning of the month.
Yes. So take note of that. Now they said beginning of the month, so we put 1. Yeah. Wait. Did it why it's giving us as a negative? But actually this is the formula. Ne? And I don't know if it's reading that this one is a negative. But since this one is a negative, then it's supposed to give us this one as a what? As a positive. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next. Use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the average installment amount for decision set 1 in P15. P15. Let's go to decision 1. What does it say? From the instructions. Says the company would like to expand its fleet of aircraft by adding 1 aircraft in each of the 4 sales lines it has. Loan quotations were obtained from several financial institutions and you are required to complete the quotation calculation to aid the decision making. All right.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can.
Say it's equal to average.
You said what?
It's equal to then average. Then H8.
Sorry?
H8.
Where is H8? This one.
Yes. And then
Okay.
L8.
L8.
And then P8.
Okay.
Yes, that's the average. But then
I'm not.
Yeah. Then we are done. Thank you. Was average installment amount. Yeah.
yes.
Now, let's move on to 1.5. Use a spreadsheet formula to compose a student identification in cell G18 containing the following elements: the term, trainee, pilot from cell C17 followed by an underscore, the number from cell D17 followed by an underscore, your student number. Then, very important, please note that this entire question will be marked 0 if you do not perform this task. So an example was given, which is this one. This is an example. So what do we do in this scenario, in this case? Remember, we did something like this on how to join either a text or a text and number.
Can I try?
Yes.
Yes, it's gonna be equal C17
C17.
and
Not
yes,
not C18. C18.
uh, let's
It's
go back to the
C18.
question. It's at
You want
C18.
you want to go to the question. C17 is meant for this one, the top one.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Yes, it's C18
Mm-hmm.
and open quote. Um,
The end, then
what's
open
this side?
quote. The ampersand.
Yes,
The
yes, the
underscore.
ampersand and
Underscore.
yes, underscore. Yes, ampersand and
Uh-huh.
ampersand again, underscore,
They said what?
ampersand.
Wait.
Okay, can we start afresh?
Right. So
It's
now we did this part, trainee pilot, ne? Underscore. Now we
yes,
want to move on to the
ye-
next.
yes, we say and
Uh-huh.
one.
No. Remember, it's supposed to follow. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and go on.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
It.
So where after end we go to what? D2, D18 for 2.
Oh, D18
Mm-hmm.
and ampersand underscore ampersand and
Mm-hmm. Then the student number.
the student number. Yes.
So 74 756 8797. And my student number is very big. You see. So now after I have done this, you can now drag the formula. You see. This is what they want you to do. You get it? So you have this, then you can
Yes.
drag down, then trainee pilot 3, then there's your student number, and it goes on like this. So if you don't put your student number, then you will get 0 on this one. So pay attention to that. There is also another one that can also be used. Remember here we used this formula. C18 ampersand, then we open quotes underscore, we close and so you can choose which one is easy for you. So there is another one, I think, which was not in your study guide, but they also recommend it. It's called concatenate. This one, you get it?
Concatenate.
Yes, concatenate. This one. So this one is straightforward. Okay. So the next thing that comes is what? The text that you want. So in this case, I am in 3. This is the text that I want. Then the next one that I want is, remember I said when you want to write something, you put the quotes, right? Then the next one is this 3. The next text is an underscore. I do this. Then the next one is what? After this underscore,
The,
my student number.
the student number. Yes.
then I close, enter. So you see, you still get the same results. So this is the formula. Oh no, that one it won't populate here. Okay. So if I just click here, you see what it did. So concatenate the text. All these are text. Remember the formula, it will tell you, like for example, if I want to add another one here, it will say text 7 or text 6. Then I put my text and go on and go on. So if I drag also my formula from here down, then it populates the results. So you choose the one that you want, that you like. Okay. That's it. Calculate the final mark in cell K18. The mark for the theoretical content column H counts 40% toward the final mark, while the mark for the practical flight assessment column I counts 60% toward the final mark. Note, your formula will be copied to cells K19 to K24. So where do you want to go? K18. This is K18. Right. So now, what is it that we want to do? Calculate the final mark for the theoretical content. So how do we find the final mark in this regard? What else do we have? Okay.
Okay, it's equal H18 multiply by H16
Times.
plus close
Where,
bracket plus
where is H16?
H16 is where 40% is.
Yeah.
Yes. Close plus open bracket
Plus open bracket.
I18 multiply by I16. Yes, enter. Then we fix.
You want to fix. What do you want to
Yes,
fix?
it's column I16 and H16.
All right.
So that when I drag it down, it doesn't.
Column
H16 and I16.
H16.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Absolute. This is what you are saying, right?
Yes.
Which one is supposed to be?
Let me see, because I'm on a spreadsheet now.
Which one is supposed to be the absolute?
The absolute, it's that 60% and 40% on column HI or I16 and H16.
Okay. So are we making the entire thing absolute value H and 16, or it's just the rows and the column?
Just the rows.
All right.
Question, sir.
Yes.
I can see the calculation. To my fellow student, what is he calculating? Is it a VLOOKUP or what? I see that he's doing something, but I can't say it's concatenate or VLOOKUP. Under what this formula, is it for what? Because he's not naming it.
Okay. Okay, we're calculating the final mark. We've been told that under theoretical content, it's 40%. It accounts 40% of the final mark, and the practical, it's 60%. So now we're taking 40% on the theoretical column to add it on the 60, to add 60% on the practical column to make the final mark.
I'm not disputing the calculation.
Uh,
I understand you.
so where is the question?
Normally, say when you start a calculation here, what I've seen, and I don't know if it's a mistake or he continues doing or something. You would classify it, let's say, under PMT or FV or concatenate.
Okay.
What are we saying these values from?
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
I want to ask you a question. Did you attend our previous video or our previous session, or did you watch it? I'm asking you, my
sorry,
sister.
I did not look at the recording. Sorry, I apologize about that.
Yes, I think that's where your confusion is emanating from. Okay. So what we are doing is we are following the instructions that we are given here. All right. So the instructions that we are given here, when we were saying we are calculating the loan, this was PV. So our formula to calculate the PV, it starts with equal sign. So each time when you are writing a formula in Excel, you start with an equal sign. Okay.
Yes.
So we said equals. So our PV, that's our formula to find the loan that they require. Okay.
Yes.
Then when we come here, when we're calculating the PMT, we are calculating the monthly payment. So our formula to calculate the monthly payment, we start with an equal sign and we say PMT.
Yes, I
Right.
agree.
Now here is the final mark. The final mark is just the addition. What we are simply doing, we are multiplying 77 times 40% plus 82 times 60% to get the total or the final mark. That's what we are calculating. So here I think you thought maybe we were going to say equals final mark here. No, that's not what we are doing. Because already what we want is the total. So the total, we get it by saying, like the simple example is how you calculate your year mark and your exam mark. This is the same that we are doing here.
Okay.
So you in your head, you know that this is my final exam or my final exam mark. But how am I going to calculate it? I've got 40% the content, theoretical content, and the practical assessment. So that's what we are doing. All right.
Thank
Then remember what I said, guys. If you don't know which one are you going to use as an absolute value, is it a row? Is it a column? Is what? If you still remember, I said you just drag first. Right. You see what happened? When you drag, you come on the second one that you have dragged and you click here. Then what you then realize is what has shifted here. What exactly has shifted from here? If you are to check
It's the row.
the rows. Ne? So now you come back to your formula. the first one here. Now you change the row, but if you are to look here, you then realize that the rows that have changed are what? Are these ones, because these are the ones that are outside, isn't it? So you come here, this is H16, so my row is this one. Then you put a $sign on front. Then my I16, I'll put my $sign on front.
Yes.
Then you confirm. Now I'm getting 69. Then
Yes.
I'll go back again on this one. Then I'll check. Now it's par excellent. You don't have any issue, you see? Because
Yes.
now it's calculating this times this, this times this. So now even if I'm to drag now, I don't have any problem. So the reason why I advise you to start by just dragging here, then you look at this one, is so that it can give you the guide to know, are you supposed to put the absolute reference on the row or on the column? But also remember what I said last time. I said when you are dragging down, it means what's going to change are what? Are the rows. So it's obviously
Oh, yes.
you have to go to it and change the rows. But if you go across from left to right, you have to change the
A
columns.
column.
The
But if you
columns.
are going right, you go down and also you go across, it then means you have to change both the rows and the columns. That's where your guide is. I think it's now clear. So my sister, I would also encourage you, my previous sister, the one who was contributing, I encourage you to watch the recording. You'll be able to understand what we are doing here. Okay. Now we are going to 1.7. So 1.7 is saying use a spreadsheet formula to indicate the result of the student in cell L18. The pass mark is 60%. So a mark of 60% or higher must show pass promote, right? And a mark lower than 60% must show fail repeat. You must your formula will be copied to cells L19 to L24. Now we come back here. So we are told if it's 60% or above, it will say pass promote. But if it's less than that, then it will supposed to say fail repeat. So which formula are we supposed to use here?
VLOOKUP.
Now
No,
the if.
it's the
No.
if. Yes. I was even giving you the function already when I was if it's like this. So the pass mark is 60%. So a mark of 6% or higher must show that. So pass or what? So now let's go. How do we write the if statement? How do we write it? We said we are using if. So already you know that your formula starts with an equal sign, isn't it? So equals if. Now, what are you checking?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Final mark.
So the final mark, if
It's
my
the
final mark here,
K18.
is greater than or equal to
It's greater or equal to
60%.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
percent.
Then what is the value that I
Yes.
want? Open the quotes,
Pass, promote,
pass,
Promote.
comma, promote.
close quote.
Then what is the false? The value for the false? I'll open and I'll say
Open,
fail,
fail, close.
repeat, close. Then I'll press enter. You see? Did you see that?
Yes.
If I didn't want to type 60% here, I'll then use this one. It's still applicable, but I have to make it as the row as an absolute what? Absolute value. Then now, because I'll just drag my formula. So you see the importance of writing the formula correctly. When you drag it, it will just populate what you have put inside. Yeah, somebody angered the dog there. Right. You see? Use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the number of students that passed in cell H26. H26.
We're using the count if formula.
Uh-huh.
We use the count if formula.
Uh-huh.
Say equal count if L18 to L24, then comma, open quote, pass, comma, promote, close quote,
We are
close
doing
bracket.
what? Wait. What is our range?
We count our range. It's L18 to L24.
So here to here.
Yes. Yes.
But you also have this one, this trainee.
The L17. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
We can just say L17 to L24 then.
Then criteria.
Yes, it's open, comma, open quote, pass, comma, promote, close quote, then close bracket, enter.
Pass. Me, I didn't use I need to change this. It's L, ne? It's L.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Remember, I said when you find this error, this one, what it means is that when you were writing your formula, here it gives you a guide. Is it a semicolon or is a what? It's just a straight comma. So here I didn't also put the closing, but I did
Closing
put
bracket.
the semicolon. So it tells you that the total students passed are 7. So if we are to count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. Then use a function to look up the final mark of trainee pilot 3 in cell H28. My sister who was looking for a VLOOKUP, now this is your chance. Use a function to look up the final mark of a trainee pilot 3 in cell H28. So what do we do? Yes? VLOOKUP. The lookup value. Where do we get the lookup value?
It's G27.
G27. No, this one it is final mark.
Oh,
So we use this one, G19.
G19. Okay, yes, G19.
Then the table array.
Then table array. It's G17 to L24.
Like this. Then the column index.
It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
Column
2,
4.
3, 4. Is this a column? I don't know. This one. So for now, let's use 4. Let's see what's the outcome. This one is a column, so it's 5.
5. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5.
Oh, J, yes. Okay.
Then is it an approximate or an exact?
Exact.
Yes. So false. Enter. So 0.69. So you can format it here to what? To percent. You click on the percentage. But if we are to check trainee pilot 3, final mark is 69. So we did it correctly. That's 69. Now, it says use conditional formatting. Use conditional formatting on cells K17 to K24 to fill the cells with a final mark lower than 60% with red fill. Yay! Yeah. What did it do, the keyboard? The keyboard is in trouble there. All right. Conditional formatting. So we highlight everything. After we highlight, we go where it says conditional formatting here. Then on the rules, we can go on the highlight. It says less than, right?
Yes.
So less than 60%. Then it says we must fill with red color. So this one is a text, but we go on the custom format here. Then we go where it says fill here. Then red. Okay. Then we click OK. So here we go. You get it. So each time when they ask you about conditional formatting, know whether is it a number, is it a text or what. So you can use these rules. Greater than, less than, text that contains Or you can go where it says manage rules, then you create your own formula there. But I think these ones you did it in AIN2601, okay, in 1501. So you know all these functions, this home tab, this is a ribbon and everything. Now, use a spreadsheet formula to determine the FCC shortcode for Richards Bay Airport in cells E35 and E37. FCC shortcode. E35, where is E35? Here we are. So how do we find the shortcode? Do you still remember? Hello? How do we do this? Do you still remember?
It's equal,
Equal to
right? Yes, and the column that we're using, it's D35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6. Close bracket, enter.
Okay. Or the one who wanted to use the left, you can also do so. This is the right, ne? So left equals left. The text is the same. Left, it doesn't work. But mid works. Left
mid.
doesn't, yeah, mid.
The formula.
Mid, the text. Where are we starting from? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9.
I think it's 8. Then number of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
And close the bracket.
I want to, yeah. Then we close. Then we get the same. But I think it's best to use the right because it saves you time. But I wanted to show you that even the mid can also work. So now we know that we are going to use what? Equals, right? Then the text, then it's 6. Then we get this one. Now, use a function to calculate the total profit for both airports for the first half of the year in cell D39. First half of the year. How do we find the total?
Total profit.
Equal to G35.
G35. G35. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Let me go back to the question. Thank you.
All right. This is the question. Use a function to calculate the total profit for both airports for the first half of the year in cell D39.
Is equal to G35 plus 37 divided by 2.
Why are you dividing?
It says for the first half.
Look at the period. What does it say on the period? And remember, it says for both airports. This one that you have selected is only for Richard Base.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You get it? So
Mm.
you need to pay attention to what is being said. So if we are to say this is the quarter one, quarter two, it means if we want the total profit, we are simply going to add. So sum,
Using the sum function.
enter.
Oh.
So this is your total profit. Or if you didn't want to use the sum, equals plus enter. So here quarter, so this quarter plus this quarter, it gives you half. Yeah. So for the first half, then this is it for both. Get it? So
Yes.
now after you have done this, you have gotten your 30 marks. So what you just need to do is just to continue practicing. If you can revisit that video, write down smaller notes nyana. You say, okay, if I want to join a string together with this, I'll use this function. If I want to add, I use the sum function. If I want to look up for something, I'll use the VLOOKUP. But this is how I use the VLOOKUP. Then it can save you time and it can help you. Got it? Any question from this one? Anyone with a question or questions?
No questions so far.
All right. So let's go to the next one. All right. So this one is for last semester. You see, it's 30 marks again. Spreadsheets, formula, function. So if you are able to do these ones, this first two, then macros is very easy. Then there is no, I don't see the reason for you to fail, guys. I don't see it. I don't. Okay, so The instructions are the same. Let's go to question 1. All right, that time what we didn't do was to just rename here. You right click, then you click on the rename, then you put your student number here. 747568797. Remember they said after you are done with question 1, then you have to rename it to Q1, your student number. So pay attention to that as well. Okay. Now, here is the question. Each employee staff number is made up. All right, let's start from the top. Maybe Name Packing is a glass bottle manufacturing company with a large factory in Leondale, Johannesburg. The company boasts an impressive list of clients like Coca-Cola, SA Brew, Namibian Brew, Distro Winery, to name a few. The manufacturing of glass is much like baking. 3 types of sands are mixed with 3 types of chemicals. Colored crushed recycled glass is added to the mixture. Then the mixture is fed into a large furnace, high temperature industrial stove. The heated mixture from the furnace is then inserted into a mold metal casing with the shape of the bottle being produced. The remaining steps would be for the manufactured bottles to be washed by a machine, then packed accordingly. The company employs several engineers to monitor various aspects of the production process and the performance of factory machinery. The company also has a large workforce of factory and warehouse workers that are involved in its operations. So required, use the information in the case study and additional information provided below to answer the following questions. So, and take note where it is indicated that your formula will be copied to other cells. Your formula must take absolute and relative addresses into account, but only where necessary. That's it. So now, each employee's staff number is made up of the date that they joined the company and a 3-digit serial number at the end. Use a spreadsheet formula in cell I6 to determine the serial number of the employee. Note, your formula will be copied to cells I7 to I22. So are you seeing something, guys? It's almost like the questions are the same, but they just change here and there, here and there. All right. How do we find the serial number? You are given the example here on the top there. Serial number is 766. And I think they took it from the student number. So what's the formula that we need to put there in order to have our serial number?
The right is equal to right. Then age 6. Then 3.
3.
Yes.
Then we got the serial number. Then we drag it down. Are you seeing that these things are simple, guys? Replace the contents of cell F14 with your student number. Insert your name and surname in cells D23. Very important. Please note that this entire question will be marked 0 if you do not perform this task. So we want your student number, insert your name and surname in cells D. All right. So the first thing is we are replace the contents of F14 with your student number. F14 is this one. So my student number, so you put your student number. Then D23, put your name and surname. D23 is this one. My name and my surname. Okay. We are done. So already you are calculating. I have 2 marks here. I have 2 marks here. Now I have got 4 marks. You get it? Use a spreadsheet formula to compose the staff ID in cell J6 containing the following elements. The row of the employee from cell E6 followed by an underscore. The grade of the employee from cell G6 followed by an underscore. The serial number of the employee from cell I6. So an example is this one. So how do we join this?
Is equal to concatenate and then F 6.
No, it says row if I'm not mistaken.
Or
So the row is in E.
yes.
Followed
And
by
then
an underscore.
let's go G6.
You didn't put the underscore.
Oh, then you put the what do you call this? Is it the yeah? And then underscore. Then you put that again. Then G6. And then
Another underscore.
yes, underscore again. And then I6. Then
Simple as that. Let's confirm if it was the row. Yes, the row of the employee. So after you drag. Get it? Next. Now you have got how many marks? 7. Now it says use conditional formatting to format birth month column K5 to K22. Any cell that has March must have an orange fill. So how do you do that? How do you do that from what we have learned?
you highlight from K1 to
K1.
K52.
Yeah.
K5.
Then
Then you go to additional formatting. Then highlight.
Eish. What? Why eish?
I'm not joking. And then you go to a day.
Hmm?
Don't you choose here? Mm,
Can we assist our
I'm not
sister?
showing.
Remember, it's a text, so go
Text
to
that
the
contains,
text.
yes.
And what do you want? It's March.
But yes.
And you go on the fill.
And then or custom, and then you click orange
This is
color.
the orange, ne?
Yes.
I guess so.
Then you click
That's it.
OK.
Unless if maybe they would want it to be like that.
But that's orange.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
How many marks do you have now? 9. Okay. Next, use a spreadsheet formula to calculate a birthday month bonus in cells M6 to M22 for each employee that had a birthday in March. That function must show 0 if the employee did not have their birthday in March. The bonus must be 90% of the employee's salary. How do we achieve that? Yeah, this is the question. Use a spreadsheet formula to calculate a birthday month bonus in cells M6 to M22 for each employee that had a birthday in March. The function must show 0 if the employee did not have birthday in March. The bonus must be 90% of the employee's salary. Bonus. Yeah. So how do we do it? How do we do this? Where are you guys?
It's equal to if no. And then A6.
No, you are testing the month. So you use K. You get it? If this one is equal to March, right? Then the true value is we were told that the bonus is 90%, isn't it?
90% of
Of
yes.
the salary. Then you then say the salary multiplied by
90%.
90%. Else, it's 0. That's what we were told. So because this is not much, so obviously you get it. Then use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the gross pay in cell N6. An example has been provided in cell N5. Note your formula will be copied in cells N7 too. So what is the gross pay? Though they lied to us that it was, the example is here, it's not there. But how do you find the gross pay?
You're gonna say is equal to L6 plus M6. Then you
Simple as
track the
that.
formula.
There we go. Next, use a spreadsheet formula to determine the tax rate in cells P6 using the SARS tax payable provided in V3. I don't know. This one is what? An example has been provided in cell P5 and your answer must reflect as an outflow negative. All right. So, where is V? Here. So how do we find that one?
We're gonna use the VLOOKUP formula.
Okay. So now we are saying is equal to VLOOKUP. Then what's the lookup value that we are looking for?
It's the gross pay, which is N6.
Remember, you use yes, we want the tax bracket, right? The tax rate.
Yes.
Yeah, we want the tax rate, ne? So if we want the tax rate, here we have
Yes.
got the tax bracket. So the easiest way is to use the what? The tax bracket. So the lookup value is this. Then the table array.
It's V5 to X6, X7.
Either we can use this one or we can use this one.
Yes.
All right. Then what do we need? The column.
Is it the gross pay?
The column. No. 1, 2, 3. We are under the rate. So we want the rate. Then is it the exact or approximate? Since it's 1,
Approximately.
it's the exact.
Is it the
We
is it
use the
exact?
bracket.
Oh, okay.
Then enter.
Then sorry, sir. If we were using the gross pay, we were gonna say approximate.
Yeah, we were going to say approximate.
Okay.
Now we want to, but here, what is it that we were told to do? It's 17. All right, use a space to determine the tax rate in cell P6. Then using the SAS tax table provided. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right. So now, which one must we put as an absolute? Is this one?
3, 5, and x 7.
You can even use the entire table here. It's still fine for your range. It doesn't matter. Then you drag. Now, the question is, calculate the tax in Q6 or P. Where is P? We did that. All right. This one is the one that is supposed to come out as a what? As an outflow, ne? I think they mixed up here. Calculate the tax in cell Q6. An example has been provided in cell Q5. So how then do we calculate this? Is equal to, you see here it's a negative here.
Yes, then it's gonna say negative. Then you say N6 multiply by 40%.
By P.
Yes.
Then we get that amount. Then we just drag. Then the net pay, how do we find the net pay?
You say is equal to N6 minus Q.
You cannot minus again because it's already a negative.
Minus, yes.
So plus.
Plus that amount, yes. Plus Q6.
So please be careful of those signs.
Okay.
Okay. I think we are done here. Then use a spreadsheet for the net pay, or we did that. Use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the total amount gross pay paid to technicians in cell F25. Paid to technicians in cell F25. Gross pay. What do we use? From the functions that I taught you, what do we use?
Sum.
If you use sum, how are you going to find the technicians?
Is it count if?
No, we want the total. So we are not adding the number of technicians, but we want the gross pay.
The gross pay for the technicians only.
For the technicians only, yes. Sorry? I'm not hearing you.
Tend to be corrected, sir, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
think
can.
because it's only for specific, for only technicians only.
Uh-huh.
I think it has to be some if.
Some if.
Yeah, but
So the range, where is the range?
When E it's E10 to 22.
Uh-huh. The
Then you put
criteria.
the technician. You put the oh, what do you call those?
I think, you are saying what?
You're gonna put the technician. You're
Okay.
gonna type
maybe
what do you call this there? Those open thing at the
Like this.
mm,
Then the sum range.
with the cross from N and 10 to 22.
There we are. So you see the idea here is just for you to know which function are you supposed to use. The question that you have to ask yourself, okay, from the given scenario, what's the function that I'm supposed to use? All right. So I think this was very easy. Very easy. All right, let's move on. Use the spreadsheet formula to calculate the number of technicians employed in the business in cell G25. So G25. So how do we find the number of technicians that are employed? Wait, what did I do? Here it's not E10, guys. We are starting from E7, isn't it? Here, it's starting from
E7,
no, we are starting from E. Yeah,
E5.
take note of that. You see what is happening. Hey. imagine by then you would have said, I'm done. So we are starting from E5.
And the
Yeah.
N10.
Then the N. Hey, what did they want us to do here?
I think N6 was
Yeah, we can use N6 because the other one is a text.
Mm.
Yeah. It seems as if it's reduced from what we had before. Yeah. So take note of that. You have to scroll up and down, otherwise let's say if we put N5, are we going to have any problem? Just for clear sake. Okay. Yeah. You see that amount, it's like it came back. So we have to include the N5. All right. The next one, it says, use the spreadsheet formula to calculate the number of technicians employed in G25. Number of technicians. What do we do? We just need the number of technicians. Equals count if the range from here to there, and the criteria technician. So make sure you type the actual name so that you get the. Okay. Format cells L5 and LN22. L5 to N22 and Q5 to R22 to currents. South African run with 0 decimal places. L5 this is L5 to N. So L5 to N. So when you highlight, you go here where it says number. You click the down arrow. Then currents. If the symbol is not there, you put it. You're using the drop down. Then they said 0 decimal place. So you reduce to 0. Then you click OK. Then the other part, it says what? The Q5 to R22. I think I skipped another question. Then Q5, you do the same currents. Then select rand. Okay. Then it will give you this. Then I had skipped this one. Use a spreadsheet formula in cell F28 to determine the year in which the employee in cell D1, Timothy Caswell, started working for the company. F28. What must we use? What must we use? Use the spreadsheet formula in cell F28 to determine the year in which the employee in cell D1, Timothy Keswell, started working for the company. So D1, this one. But remember, the staff number comprises of what? The staff number, the year first,
The month.
the month, what else?
The
But
serial
but you can see that the staff number, the what starts is what the year the person started working.
Then you're gonna see is equal to
Mm,
left,
mm.
and then you go to D5.
If you go there, it will give you the
Oh,
this
sorry,
one.
I mean 5, sorry, D5,
Mm.
and then 4.
So he started working in 1994.
Mm.
Then the last part, it says the company is faced with an extraordinary financial decision that they need to conclude on. The details of the loan under consideration are indicated in cells B31 to F37. Use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the annual interest rate in cell E33. Here, we want the annual interest rate. How do we find the rate? We did this, guys. Hello? So equals rate. The period here, payment per month. Okay. Payment per month. PV. FV. Year. End of month. We close. But remember, the rate is an annual. So you then multiply by what? By 12.
12.
Done.
Hmm.
So this is what they wanted you to do. It seems as if we are taking more time when we are doing it like this. It's because also I'm also asking you questions to say, what do we do? Then we pause, we wait. You get it? But you'll find that once you have mastered all these functions, you'll be able to do it in a faster manner, in a faster way. So 30 marks, you scope your 30 marks by doing this. You scope your 30 marks by doing this. Any questions? So
Sir,
those, mm-hmm.
on the annual interest, if you can kindly go back a little bit. You explained about that E35, ne? And you said it must be multiplied by 12. So in that manner, is it already multiplied?
Yeah, I did multiply. You see that like a star, then 12.
Oh, okay. Outside the brackets.
Yes, outside the bracket.
Not like the E35 multiplied by 12. We just do it outside the brackets. It won't matter.
You don't do it inside the brackets. If you do it inside the brackets, then your answer will be wrong. So what it means here is the one that I'm going to get here, the answer that I'm going to get here is for 1 month, is the rate for 1 month. So when I'm multiplying by 12, I'm saying for the year, annual, it means yearly.
Yes.
Remember when we were calculating the PMT, when we were calculating the PV, when we were calculating the FV, we were dividing that rate by 12.
Yes.
Yeah, the given rate by 12. So, like in this case, let's say we want to calculate the loan. Equals, we are saying PV, right? The rate is this one. But we want the monthly rate, so we divide it by 12. So that time, yes, that time we wanted the annual rate, so we multiplied the one that we got by 12. So if we do that, then our period is 60 months. Then our PMT is this. Then our FV is this. Then 0, the end of the, then here we get this loan. Same applies if we wanted the what? The payment. PMT, the rate divided by 12. Then the period, the PV, this one. FV is 0. And then enter. You get this one. So this one was rounded. So you click on this comma, then you get it. Remember the bracket, it indicates what, but I can change it to what? To currents. Currents. Then okay. Then it gives us this. You see. Sometimes they might also ask you for the duration of the what? Of the loan, but normally these are what they ask you the most. Either this, this, or this, or this. So these four, the PV, the interest rate, the installments or the monthly payments, and the residual payment. That's it. Any other question or questions? where you say, I think I didn't understand this part. So you are also free to go and do other, I think semester 1, 2024, and also the other ones for 2023, question 1, so that you can have an understanding on how to do this. So normally after we are done with probably, because remember you are going to write this one on the 16th of September. So what I was thinking is that every week, like the next week that is coming, that will be on the 30th, right? So on the 30th, maybe we can cover two topics already, which is the macro and the graphs. Then I'll show you how you can do the graphs and also how you do the macro. Then that will be on the 7th. On the 7th, August ends on the, so on the 6th, then we then do the VBA. Then once we are done with the VBA, then coming week that comes, then we'll do the rest or the entire question paper that we haven't done. We do it from the start to the end. Then you see how you do the exam. So those who are interested, I will drop the forms on the group. Then you can just join, then we can start from there. Okay. So I believe that's it. So those who are interested, I'll send the forms in the group. Maybe I'll give you up to Thursday, so that those who didn't watch the videos, they must also watch the videos. Then on Saturday, I will start with the ones that are registered with us. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for tuning in. Do you have any other question before I go?
Are you gonna continue with us with pastel?
Yes, those who registers, I will do pastel again.
Okay.
Yes. Even the assignment number 1, all those multiple choice questions, I have a summarized notes that you can use, so that it will be for your benefits also for those multiple choice questions.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So is this our free
Sorry?
class?
Yes,
Is this our last free class?
this is our last. Remember, I said Saturday lessons, because I realized that most students, they also have other modules that they are doing during the week. So I decided to say on a Saturday, we just do the double, because we are supposed to do 2 lessons per week. So on Saturday, we just do the double and we finish off.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. See you on the other end. Enjoy
Thank
the
you so much.
remainder. Yes, enjoy the remainder of
Don't
your.
forget to share the video.
Recording
Thank
in the
you.
group.
Yeah, I will send the link for the recording.
Okay.